Long forgotten, there was a point in time where Justin Bieber had his own real-life Billie Jean story. For those of you who don't know who or what Billie Jean is, it is a song by one of Justin Bieber's inspirations and the king of pop, Michael Jackson. In the song Billie Jean, Michael talks about an obsessed superfan who claims that he is the father of her kid. But as we all know in the famed lyrics, he proclaims with every inch of his being that the kid is not his son. And the kid was not Bieber's either, despite the young girl's incessant media campaign. Mariah Yeater would make headlines as Bieber's very own Billie Jean in the year of 2011. So this all occurred at the initial height of Bieber fever. Justin was coming off the hype of songs like Baby and Somebody to Love. And all of a sudden you had this random girl coming out claiming to be the mother of his child. And not only that, but claiming to have taken his virginity, which obviously sent his fan base of teenage girls into an absolute craze, and the Bieber machine into rapid defense mode. Mariah Yeater, who was 20 at the time, claimed that she had gone to a Justin Bieber concert and that a then 17-year-old Bieber got her pregnant backstage at the Staples Center. She met him at a concert, and he sent 2 security guards down off the stage to bring her backstage to meet him. And she said they partied and were, I guess, having some drinks or something, and they indulged in sex. Yeater's grandfather told Inside Edition. Justin and his team immediately denied it. Mariah explained, or should I say told her lie in the court papers in detail, obtained by Star magazine. She said, "After the concert, I was approached by a security guard who asked if I wanted to meet Justin Bieber backstage. I accepted and followed him backstage." Yeater said she waited with several other young women before Justin Bieber appeared and engaged her in conversation. Immediately it became obvious that we were mutually attracted to one another and began to kiss, Yeater claimed. Shortly thereafter, Justin Bieber suggested that I go with him to a private place where we could be alone. I agreed to go with him, and on the walk to a private area, he told me he wanted to make love to me and that this was going to be his first time. He also said he would give me his phone number after we had sex, and told me he wanted me to be at his future concert and he would give me backstage passes. In the bathroom, Bieber allegedly began touching her and repeatedly made vulgar remarks about what he wanted to do to her, Yeater wrote. I asked him to put on a condom for protection, but he insisted that he did not want to. In his own words, he said that because it was his first time, he wanted to feel everything. The baby singer then quickly took off my clothes and we had sex. At the time, I was on top of some sort of shelf, Yeater said. The sexual intercourse was brief, lasting only approximately 30 seconds. He was clearly embarrassed about how the sex did not last very long, according to Yeater. Yeater wrote that she tried to contact him after she got pregnant, but his representatives never called her back. Reading this out loud sounds like blatant fan fiction. Now, the scandal itself was actually drawn out for a while. There was international news coverage on this, she got magazine covers, interviews. Bieber obviously also did interviews defending himself. In fact, he said he never even met her.
No.
Have you had any contact from Justin's people?
No.
No answer whatsoever? No. You know he's denied that he's the father of the child. Do you have anything to say about that? No, you got nothing. Do you think the baby looks like him?
Got his nose.
He's got his nose. Okay. Right, did you discuss this ever with anyone else, any of your friends? No. Okay, thank you.
But her narrative seemed to come tumbling down once messages obtained by TMZ hit the media. In the messages released by TMZ, Mariah is telling a friend to delete messages that admits that Justin isn't her child's father, and that her ex is actually the child's father, also promising to give them a cut once they get paid from the Bieber scandal. I'm not really sure this plan was thought out too well because a paternity test is a real assessment that can't be manipulated, unlike the media. Apparently, the friend had shared the text from Mariah with Justin Bieber's team. Justin Bieber's lawyer is quoted saying, "This information proves Mariah Yeater fabricated the story. Our independent investigation indicates Mrs. Yeater never met Justin. She has consistently identified another man as the child's father, and Ms. Yeater and her co-conspirators hatched this scheme in order to extort money from him and to sell her story to the media. There have been no settlement discussions, and there never will be. Her ex-boyfriend even came out and said that he's certain he's the father and would take a test to prove it. Robbie Powell, the ex of Mariah, spoke to the media about Mariah's motives for fabricating the story. She lied. We were both homeless and living in Oceanside, and Mariah was trying to make some quick money. She just picked him because she thought he was famous and all, and thought she could get a lot of money by telling the magazine Justin was the father. She just saw him as an opportunity to make a lot of money. She said she was doing it for us, for our family and son. She made it seem like it was all for us, but she's greedy. I don't know, I still love her though. All I want is to be with my son, that's all I care about. She could take all her money, I just want my son. And man, on the real, I feel sorry for Justin Bieber. He's just a little kid, man. He don't need to be going through all this drama. He got a career and shit to focus on. I feel sorry for the dude. And knowing the motives behind the story is actually sad, because it's more than just an obsessed fan story, like there was clearly something tumultuous going on here. Mariah eventually dropped the case against Bieber, and even though Bieber's team said they were going to sue, they never did. Justin Bieber dropped a track on his album, Believe, that is largely considered to be about this situation. The track is titled Maria. Some of the lyrics read, "Cause she wanted all my attention and she was dragging my name through the dirt. She was dying for my affection. She got mad cause I didn't give it to her. I'm talking to you. Maria, why you wanna do me like that? That ain't my baby, that ain't my girl. Maria, why you wanna play me like that? She ain't my baby, she ain't my girl. Cause she's talking it, she needs to quit. But I never hit it, I know she's not mine. That ain't my baby, that ain't my girl." There's clear narrative parallels between this song and Billie Jean. Mariah Yeater was never heard from again and never put back into the spotlight. And quite frankly, I think that's for the best. Not even just for her, but for her innocent son, who got wrapped up into all of this mess.